Hello everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111. Hope you're doing well and here with your Monday reading. Oh my God, so sorry. It's a little late today. I had a bunch of stuff going on, but I did not want to, have the day end without delivering an energy check-in to all of you. So I hope you guys all had a great weekend. I hope that you guys watched my weekend energy reading on Instagram. If you're not following me there, go to Instagram and follow me at Queen of Light 1111. And I did post weekend energies for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and for the Connection. So sometimes if I don't have time to do it for YouTube, I'll go ahead and do that in 10-minute or less videos so that you have some idea about what the energies are or will be through the course of the weekend. So again, if you're not following me, go to Queen of Light 1111 on Instagram and follow me there. Also, for those of you who want to book your own personal reading, go to my website, queenoflight1111.com, to book directly. And as a friendly reminder, if you are interested in the healing session, then please go to my website first, read the description of the service, and then email me an unfiltered picture, which then I will look at and let you know if I can work with you. If I agree to work with you, then you can go ahead and book the session on my website. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I've got a long reading here for you guys, so let's get started. All right, what we have today is we have the overall themes for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and the Connection. We have the overall energy with an oracle for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. We have head, heart, and environment for Divine Masculine and Feminine. Then we have the Connection energies. And then I did a karmic check-in because our feminine came out as the High Priestess many times, but not as any other queen. And we have some queen energy here in Divine Masculine's energy. So I wanted to make sure who we were talking about was Divine Feminine. So I did a quick energy check-in there. And let's go ahead and get started with the theme for the reading for the masculine and the feminine, okay? So any and all of the cards that I use are in my Amazon storefront. So you can go to the description box and you can see the cards there and under my Amazon storefront. So just go to the description box, click on my Amazon storefront, and if you're interested in purchasing any of these, then you can go there. All right, let's go ahead and get started. The theme for our Divine Masculine today is this card about ambition and goals and inspiration. Our Divine Masculine is absolutely inspired. He has clarity. He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants to do. He is just really setting himself up for success to move towards his target, towards his goal, which is his Divine Feminine. So this card here, if you look, there's a ballerina on the bottom. There's a person on the tightrope, and this is the same person. So the ballerina on the floor is the same as this person here. And just looking at what kind of skill it takes to balance this tightrope. So this card, when it comes up, it's about setting a target, a goal, something to strive for. What is the purpose? Okay? This is about being motivated by ambition or need. And this is very much an energy where, when the person lays here on the floor in the fetal position, this is like exhaustion. This is like, he's gone through a lot on this journey at this time. And despite his exhaustion and being at the point of giving up, he knows that he needs to continue to give this some effort. Okay, there's an energy of him kind of questioning himself a little bit, like, is he ever going to be enough? Is he going to be able to make it? And there's a little bit of doubt and frustration that clouds his progress. Okay, sometimes other commitments can distract the Divine Masculine for a period of time. And so, he's trying to establish his dreams and his goals and get some clarity to how to achieve this goal that he has of himself. And so this card was then clarified by the Ten of Swords. And so this is, the end of something. This is the end of him waiting. Seven of Pentacles. This is the end. I said, what's this the end of? This is the end of his pause, the end of him sitting and looking at what he invested and didn't invest. So he's done. He's ready to be ambitious. He's ready to achieve his aim, achieve his target, and end this wait. He is ready, and you will see it more as we get into his overall energy. For Divine Feminine, she's in this energy of kind of memories, okay? She's in this card. If you look in this card, she's got her eyes closed. There's this locket. There's this child. And there's this very much an energy of, going back and looking at what's transpired, looking at the things that's happened, how things ended up. This is like she's learning lessons, right? When she looks at this, she's got these papers that are flying and it says, like Dear Diary, and these are notes and journal notes and enlightenment. And this is, things that happened in the past. So she's going through her memory bank in her headspace. She's going through, her own intuition, her own awareness, and she's looking at, the choices that she's made. She's, looking at what she's learned. She's very much in an introverted energy at this time. She's in an introverted energy where she's focused on her intuition. She's focused on her lessons. She's focused on her manifestation. And she wants to do all of this in a way that where she will also have balance and success this time. Okay, so she's remembering moments. She's remembering the things that happened. She's got images in her mind. And, she's learned. She is a learned woman. And what is this about? Seven of Cups and Two of Pentacles. She's really balancing out all these options, all these choices, all these cups, all these emotions. She's balancing them out. So that's why she's gone within to look at herself, to look at what's transpired within her and within this connection and within the masculine. And she's really trying to balance out all of this energy of when it didn't work out, when it did work out, when this happened, when that happened, when we didn't do anything, when we're stuck in separation, when we're trying to work towards union. She's trying to balance all of this. What worked when we were together? What didn't work when we were together? Who am I now? What do I want now? These are all of the things that she's going through. She is balancing her emotions. She is balancing her confusion. And she's not really confused because she's taking a step back and she's going within because she's learned. She's learned now. She's High Priestess. High Priestess is no joke. The High Priestess it's come out 3 times for her. The High Priestess is all wise, all intuitive. She knows when to take a step back and go within. And this is exactly the energy that she is in. She's gone within. She's looking at what she's learned, what she doesn't want to repeat, and she's going in to balance herself. Okay? All right. This is the theme for the connection. Look at this beautiful card. This is a card of creation. This is a card of inspiration. This is a card of being amused. This is about creativity and imagination. This is like having a new canvas to paint. This connection is now a new canvas. Okay, so we can now paint our picture with victory. We can paint our picture with happiness. Or we can paint this new beginning, this opportunity in this connection any which way we want it. And he wants to do this in a period of coming forward, ending separation, ending his pause. And she wants to do it from a healed perspective, from an enlightened perspective. And together in this receptive and in this action energy, this is yin and yang. This is masculine and feminine. This is her being in her receptive energy and him being in his fire energy to come forward, okay, in his action energy. Now they can come together and paint a new canvas. I said, what is this about? This is about thoughtful movement forward, loyal movement forward. This is about moving forward for success and victory. This card, Five of Swords, is typically a card that I typically read, conflict and defeat. But especially given all of the cards that have come out here today, this is definitely a card of moving forward in victory, painting this new canvas, this new beginning in victory. Okay, bottom of the deck for this this theme for the reading is the Six of Swords. This is about transitions. This is about movement. So what is masculine transitioning out of? He's done waiting. He's moving out of the Five of Swords energy where there was conflict and there's defeat. And he's done. He's done waiting. He's moving towards his goal, which is his feminine. What is she transitioning to? She's transitioning out of imbalance. She's transitioning out of confusion because she has learned lessons. What is the connection transitioning out of? They're transitioning out of defeat. They're ready for victory. They're ready to get out of this energy. They're ready to move forward and create something new. Bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine's overall energy. Here is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the duplicate to this connective energy here, Knight of Pentacles, okay, which is for the theme. So she's being thoughtful, right? In this picture, she's got her eyes closed, right? She's got her eyes closed. She's thinking about the past. She's thinking about her emotions. She's thinking about balance. So in her overall energy, she's in no rush to move forward. She wants success too. Bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine's overall energy is Temperance. Temperance is all about harmonious relationships. Temperance is about healing. Temperance is about coming together at the same temperature, right? One's not hot, one's not cold. They're both in it for harmony. They're both being tempered. And so this is also, like the twin flame angel. This is protection. This is patience. This is protection of the connection. Okay, there's still some more healing to be done. And that's the bottom of the deck for him. So now let's go ahead and start with our Divine Feminine's overall energy. Look at her. She came out as the Sacred Woman. The Sacred Woman energy here, okay, the Sacred Woman has to do with, self-worth. The Sacred Woman has to do with understanding who you are, just like here in her theme, right? Very consistent, two different oracle decks. The Sacred Woman, in this deck, she's the white buffalo calf woman, okay? And in this energy, she, and even says this in the book, annihilates any man who thinks that he can simply have her and claim her like a piece of property. No, white buffalo calf woman will annihilate, will leave that type of energy, okay? The man who senses her divinity and her power is spared because, he respects her, right? He respects her energy, perhaps even fears her energy. So this energy that she's in today, Divine Feminine, she's not playing games. She doesn't make idle threats, and she doesn't pretend to be something she's not. She doesn't compromise herself or her integrity for mere physical security. She doesn't, okay? Or she won't even jeopardize or compromise herself by settling. She won't do that, okay? She's a woman who treats herself and allows herself to be treated with respect. She acts upon her feelings, all right? She doesn't have self-sabotaging behavior. She has the courage to do what she needs to do. And the man that can respect her and honor her in this energy will get her, will have her. She will honor him. So she is Sacred Woman. That is the energy that she is embodying today in her overall energy. So let's dig down a little deeper into Divine Feminine, okay? So what is her overall energy? She's the Sacred Woman, 8 of Wands. She's ready to move forward. What does she want to move forward into? Being the magician. She knows she has the intuitive power, the gifts to manifest anything that she wants to manifest. She has the passion. She has the wisdom. She has the pentacles. She has the clarity. She has the emotions. She is all of that. And she wants to move towards manifestation. What does she want to manifest? Ace of Cups. She wants to manifest her love of herself, which she's already in. And she wants to manifest big love with her Divine Masculine. Okay? So again, she goes into hermit mode. So she continues. There's a lot of introverted energy here for Divine Feminine. So if Divine Feminine, if you're in self-discovery, or if you have retreated for your healing, or if you have gone within to continue to get into your intuition, this is you, okay? She's in the Hermit's energy. Because what does she want? 10 of Pentacles. She's done with the in and out. She's done with the short term. She's thinking about the long term. She's thinking about her legacy. She's thinking about success in her life. Okay? She's wise enough to know that the person that she wants in her life must be her match and must honor her and respect her. He must be a person that she can honor and respect. So she wants to move towards manifesting a big love. And she's looking at herself, and she's loving herself, and she's discovering herself and what she wants to build for the long term. Divine Masculine's energy is just as beautiful. Commitment. His energy is of commitment. So there's two things. There's mirroring happening here. This is his commitment not only to Divine Feminine, but this is commitment to himself. Right? You can't, I keep saying this, you can't love anybody unless you love yourself first. That is this commitment card. So when commitment comes up, this is about, committing to yourself. This is about understanding that when you make a commitment, you make a commitment to yourself, you make a commitment to your Divine Feminine, and you're making a commitment to this relationship. There's three. It's the Trinity. Him, his feminine, and this connection. They're co-creating. And so all of these elements in this connection need love, need attention, need nurturing. So it's important for him to consider what the heck he is committing himself to. He has to commit to loving the person as she is at this time. How she appears at this time, whether that's in the Queen of Swords energy, whether that's in the Queen of Wands energy, whether that's in the Empress energy. He has to commit to all of those different phases of her, because that's all, she embodies everything. And it's also vital that he sees through any delusions as well as any temptation, so that he can get rid of his stressful habits and circumstances, okay? This is very much a commitment where he can feel like he's imprisoned, or he can feel this is a commitment where he's free and he can grow in this commitment. So remember, I think this was in my Instagram reading, he went through emotional freedom from toxic relationships. So because he's freed himself from third parties and karmics and toxic relationships, now today he is in the energy of commitment. Okay, his guides, his angels are reminding him to commit or to recommit to his own happiness before he starts this connection with his Divine Feminine, before he revives this connection with his Divine Feminine. And you will see as we drill down into his energy, he's not rushing in because he wants success this time. He wants commitment this time. He wants union this time. He does not want to be in and out of her life this time. So what does this have to do with the Fool? He wants to take a leap forward, right? He wants to take a leap forward. Fool. Six of Wands. He wants success in this commitment. I've already said that. What about Six of Wands? King of Wands. He wants to take action. That's this overall energy here for him too. He wants to take action. He needs to take action. She's receptive. He wants to take action towards the Two of Cups. Commitment and commitment. And then that is his clarity. That is his breakthrough. He knows he wants his Divine Feminine. I mean, I could end the reading right here and we would be done and you have all the messages in 19 minutes. But that's just the overall energy. Now we're going to get into head, heart, and environment. What is drilling down? What's going on? So he's healed a lot. Remember, bottom of the deck for him is Temperance. He's healed so much that he has action, King of Wands. He has clarity, Ace of Swords. He has courage, the Fool card. He wants success, the Six of Wands, all towards his commitment towards Divine Feminine. Okay, I know it's Divine Feminine because he's done waiting for divine timing. He's ready to take the leap. And she is in her power as High Priestess, getting ready to receive, cutting out this confusion and imbalance. So bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment collectively for masculine and feminine. They are both in an energy of suffering and silence while they're in separation. There is still pain. There is still pain in this separation. Okay? That's what's going on at this time. Bottom of the deck, head, heart, and environment for divine masculine is temperance again and the chariot. He's got temperance 2 times as the bottom of his deck now. And he's ready to balance things out, to move forward. He's ready to take action, to move forward. Bottom of the deck for divine feminine, justice in the 9 of Cups. She's ready for her justice. She's ready for things to be set right so that she can have her wishes. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. When our divine masculine thinks of his divine feminine, what is he thinking? And he has the Hope card. The Hope card in this deck is the Star card. He has the Star card in his head. He's got it in his heart 2 times. He's all about the Star card. The Star in his energy is about destiny. The Star is about hope and faith and healing. This is called hope. He has hope for this contract. He has hope for this commitment. He knows this is a special soul connection. So when this Hope card comes out, this is enlightenment. This is like finally being enlightened. This is about, the impossible finally being the possible. This is about aspiration, success. What do we have here? He's ready to aspire to his goal. He's ready. He's inspired. And he's using his intuition and he's trusting himself. Right? He's believing in himself. He's believing in this connection. He's believing in this contract. He has hope for this contract. So what is he thinking further when he thinks about divine feminine? Okay, so when he's thinking about divine feminine, remember, there's hope for this connection. But when we drill further in, we'll see just how, what's happening with him a little bit deeper in his headspace. Ace of Pentacles. This is for the masculine to give. Ace of Pentacles. This is for him to give. He wants to have this new beginning in the 3D, in this material world. He wants to give her something tangible. He wants to make a tangible offer. But he's in hangman's energy, right? There's still some release that's happening. He has clarity, yes. He desires success, yes. He has courage, yes. But there's still some things that he's shedding through this enlightenment period. And so what is suspended? The Fool, this new beginning. He's already got that in his overall energy. Another confirmation that this overall energy has to do with divine feminine. This new beginning, this offer is towards union. Hierophant. This is about a traditional relationship. Remember, he got 2 of Cups here. This is about him understanding that there is a spiritual contract here. 3 of Wands clarifies the Hierophant. So he's waiting for it. He knows it's there. He's waiting for it to manifest. But the wait has to do with him coming into his full power as the Emperor. Because, why? He wants success. 6 of Wands. So he has to come to her as her match. So he has hope, he's healed, he's enlightened. He wants to have a new beginning in the 3D. There is a suspension of that offer at this time and of this new beginning because he's waiting to fully become the Emperor. And so this divine timing, 7 of Pentacles, duped to his overall energy. The 7 of Pentacles is the 4 of Wands. So there's this pause on this union. Why is there a pause on it? Because of the 7 of Swords. This union was sabotaged, right? This union, there was deceit. And what about it? What about the 7 of Swords? 8 of Pentacles. He's trying to master himself. And this is another confirmation that this weight, this self-mastery has to do with him becoming the full Emperor. And so what's stuck? 8 of Swords. What's stuck at this time? Destiny. Destiny is stuck at this time. Why is it stuck? 3 of Swords. Because of heartbreak, because of pain, because of betrayal, because of third parties. And so that's why Seven of Pentacles is at a pause. And where do we get Seven of Pentacles? Right here with the Four of Wands. So as we drill down deeper, these are kind of the energies that he's still healing in his headspace. Okay? He has hope for the connection. He wants to take a leap of faith forward. He wants to make an offer towards a commitment, but he knows that he is not in his full emperor power yet. So this pause, the Seven of Pentacles that he wants to end, he's still healing and mastering himself to be the emperor. He knows that that there's still pain, there's still heartache, there's still the energy of past betrayal. And so that's what we need to continue to work towards. That's what he needs to continue to work towards. So now for Divine Feminine, she's got the energy of new beginnings and Archangel Gabriel. This is the Fool card. So we just got the Fool card for him here in his headspace. And we also have it for him in his overall energy. So this is all Divine Feminine related. So now we have not a dupe, but there's 3 times it's come out. New beginnings, Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is about communication. The new beginnings is the Fool's energy. So when Archangel Gabriel comes out, Archangel Gabriel is about expression. It's about speaking your truth. And if you see in this card, his throat chakra is illuminated. It's all blue. So this is about sending powerful energy to the throat center. This is about, people speaking up for themselves. This is about letting words flow. Could also be that she knows that communication is coming, or that maybe they're telepathically communicating. Okay, there's definitely this energy of she feels like it's coming. She feels like communication is coming from Divine Masculine. Or maybe she's communicating with him through the 5D, because she is in this High Priestess energy, and we did get Hierophant from him. So we have Hierophant and the Father, which is the Emperor card. So this is Divine Masculine, and right in between it, as it clarifies, the 3 of Wands. So he's not completely Divine Masculine yet. He's got the High Priest and the Father. That's the Emperor and the Hierophant. That's Divine Masculine. Empress and High Priestess is Divine Feminine. So she knows. They're probably, I really feel like, I don't feel like there's communication between the two in the 3D. I feel like perhaps it's more telepathic, and she feels the energy of communication coming. So now let's drill down further into her headspace. What else is she thinking when she thinks about Divine Masculine? First card out, 6 of Wands. She wants success. Where do we get 6 of Wands? Right here in his overall energy. She wants victory. Victory over what? 5 of Swords. This is why I know this 5 of Swords is victory, creating something new, a new canvas. She wants victory over this conflict. She wants victory over this connection. She knows things have been suspended. Hanged Man. Where do we get suspended? Hanged Man. We got it right here in his headspace. They both know that this connection is suspended. I'm telling you, they're mirroring, and I'm only in the first row. She knows that this connection is suspended, but she's ready to move out of it. 6 of Swords. She's ready to move out, transition out of this suspension. She wants communication. She wants the truth. Knight of Swords. About what? 10 of Pentacles, right? We already got 10 of Pentacles. She's like, my truth is long term. What's your truth? What do you want? Communicate with me. Emperor, Divine Masculine, dupe to his energy here. She knows that it's stuck. She knows he's stuck in his head. What about it? 9 of Pentacles. I really feel like they're both stuck single, like in a single energy, but I also get that she knows that he's trying to gain his confidence to come forward with communication. So now what's happening in his heart space? In his heart space, we have 5 of Cups, emotional loss and door to value. This is an energy where in his heart, he knows he's sad because he didn't value his Divine Feminine. Look at this. Remember when I read about the Sacred Woman? That was an energy. If you don't come to me in a high vibration way, if you don't respect me and treat me good like I deserve to be treated, then I am going to remove you from my life. Okay, that's what she did when she walked away. And this is him in his heart space saying, emotional loss, door to value, that I'm sad that I lost you because I didn't value you. This is what he's saying. So in his heart, further down in his heart space, He's really looking to his guides. I really feel like he's either praying or he's doing something because he's got the Star card a ton. So in his heart space, he's sad. He lost his feminine because he didn't value the sacred woman. So first card out is the Moon. This is about illusions. This is about intuition. This is about things in the background. This is about being in the dark. What about it? The Star. He's trying to be guided. He's trying to find his way out of the dark, okay? Out of this pain, Ten of Swords. He's trying to end the illusion, end the darkness. And Eight of Cups, move towards this journey, move towards his happiness. But he feels like, Death card, this connection, you know, needs to be transformed. He's healing from the death. Four of Swords and death. He's healing from the death of this connection. Okay? So here's another card. Star again. He's trying to figure out, you know, he's trying to maintain this hope, this healing, to be guided, to speak his truth as the King of Swords. Okay? Not just the Knight, to come forward as the King of Swords, but he's stuck. Eight of Swords. I said, what's stuck? Ace of Wands. She already knows it. See, she's High Priestess. Emperor, Eight of Swords already in her headspace. And here we have King of Swords, Eight of Swords. She already knows that he's stuck. She already knows. And so here's the Three of Wands. This is about waiting. What's he waiting on? He's waiting in the Hermit's mode. Okay, he knows his ships are going to come in, but he knows he's got to be in this energy of enlightenment, of knowing exactly who he is, standing in his power as the Emperor, and to have this success with his Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. So what is he waiting on? He wants to manifest in an enlightened way his divine feminine Queen of Pentacles and the success. Okay? I really, really feel that. And we already got the Hermit for divine feminine, so we know the Queen of Pentacles is also divine feminine. Okay? So in his heart space, he's sad that he lost her because he didn't value her. He's in the dark. He's trying to be guided to end this pain and end this walking away that she did so he can get on the journey. But he's, you know, healing from the end of this connection, and he's trying to become guided. He's trying to get guided and move towards her as the King of Swords, but he feels stuck. His words are stuck. Okay, this new beginning is stuck. And so he's kind of in this period of wait. Three of Wands. Where was the wait? Right here with him waiting to become the Emperor. He's waiting. He's discovering himself so that he can have success with his divine feminine. So now what is she feeling in her heart when she feels for divine masculine? Hanged Man again and storm warning. She's letting go of the storm. She knows that the only way to heal from this energy in her heart from her masculine is to let go of this tower. She's got to let go of the tower. That's what she's doing. This connection is suspended at this time, and she's trying to let go of things that do not serve her. She's just done. She can't keep holding on to the tower. She's holding on to the same tower over and over and over again. She can't. So this is a card of surrendering and letting go so that she can receive. That's why she's in this energy here with her eyes closed, balancing things out, because she's been in this tower energy for the last few readings. Okay, so she's retreated. She knows she has to let go. She has to sacrifice this tower. This is, you know, she sacrificed this connection by walking away. And now she needs to release any control over this connection. That's what the tower does. The tower comes in, boom, right? Time to look at yourself. Time to meditate. Can't control the outcome. It's time for rest. Time for pause. Time to surrender this connection, divine feminine. That's exactly what she's doing. Okay? So she's letting go of this tower moment that occurred with her divine masculine in her heart space. So now let's drill down further into her heart as related to divine masculine. So first card out is the Moon. It's also the first card out for him in his heart. So they're both kind of like, dude, what's the universe doing in the background? Like, what's happening? What's happening? And so this moon card, again, like I said, it's about illusions. It's about intuition. It's also stuff happening in the background. Things are unknown. What about the moon? High priestess. She's like, you know, she's intuitive. She does know that they're going to come out of this, but she just doesn't know how. And, you know, maybe in the past she controlled the connection. She was controlling the outcome. She was driving the process. But it doesn't work here. This is yin and yang energy now. So she realized, finally learned her lesson, that she's got to surrender this. It's his job as divine masculine to come forward and drive this connection, and her to be in her strength and in her power and in her energy of being receptive. And that is what she's doing here in this moon and high priestess energy. So I said, fine, what does she intuitively know? 10 of Cups. She intuitively knows that he is her bliss. Judgment. There is an evaluation happening. There is a rebirth happening within her heart space, but it is a burden. 10 of Wands. I said, what's the burden? Page of Cups. She's kind of like, okay, if I surrender this, is it going to happen? Is he going to take movement towards me? Knight of Cups. So she's kind of in this energy of enlightenment and of surrender. But as she's in the judgment energy, as she's evaluating, she really has to go within. She cannot go in the 3D and control this. She can't. She's got to go within. And as she goes within, she comes into this burden of, gosh, is he going to take action towards me? So we're in the 4 of Cups energy. So she kind of closes up a little bit. She's like, this is a repetitive pattern, right? We have this separation, and sometimes I have to go forward. Maybe she's been the one who's always chased. Okay? And so now she's like, I see it, but I'm not going for that cup anymore. The cup has to come to me from the King of Cups, from his heart space. And it needs to be an equal exchange. 6 of Pentacles. So now she's like, you know, I'm done with the pattern. I'm done with the repeated cycle. The king has to come to me with this action, and it has to be reciprocal. Until then, 9 of Pentacles. I'm going to stay in my energy of being single, standing in my power as I heal. 4 of Swords. Remember, we got the 4 of Swords here in his heart space, clarifying the Death card. He's like, I'm done with the healing. I'm taking action. And she's like, I'm going to sit in my 9 of Pentacles energy and heal until you can get out of suspension, masculine, and bring me that Ace of Pentacles to make this 10 of Pentacles that I have here. Do you see how this all ties together? So now in the environment, what's happening? Look at this. 4 of Wands, man holding a coin. This is about foundation and achievement. This is him. He's like, I want this union. I want this connection. Where did he get 4 of Wands? Already here in his headspace with the 7 of Pentacles. Is like that he knows that this divine connection was in pause, remember his overall energy, because of the sabotage. And now he's working hard to master himself, right? So in his environment, he's working hard to come forward with an offer. This is the King of Pentacles energy, which matches, by the way, our Queen of Pentacles in his heart space. He knows that she is his match. He knows she is his twin. He knows this is a soul partnership. He knows this is a soul connection, and he knows he wants to build a life with her. So further in his environment, what is happening? Okay, so further in his environment, we have the Chariot card. He got the Chariot card for the bottom of his deck for his clarifiers. He is driven. He is motivated to move, okay? It's clarified by the Strength card. He's gaining his strength. He's taming his beasts to move forward to this Page of Cups, to this offer of apology. But what about the Page of Cups? 5 of Wands. There's conflict, so he's not sure. You know, I really feel like he wants to come forward and offer an apology on this conflict, but he's also conflicted about how to come forward, okay? And offer justice. Where do we get justice? Bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine. And what about justice? This is about apologies. This is about doing right by people. He knows in order to get her out of her Queen of Swords energy, he's got to set things right with her. That's that apology. Page of Cups, justice. He wants to offer the apology around this conflict to his Queen of Swords. And Knight of Cups. This is a dupe to her heart space where she's like, oh my God, is he going to come forward or not? He wants to come forward. and rebirth this connection. Look, you're not going to believe it. I just realized this. Look at this. She's in evaluation judgment. Her burden is Knight of Cups. Is he going to come forward? In his environment, what is he working on? Knight of Cups, judgment. How to come forward. See, they just know. They know he's working on it. So just so you guys know, I went ahead and did a quick check-in on who this Queen of Swords is. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords is the Queen of Pentacles. So that's already divine feminine. But here's the storyline on this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords energy in the environment. He knows he needs to match her, King of Swords, which is exactly what's happening in his heart space, that his words are stuck, right? He's in the star energy, clarified by the King of Swords, which is he's trying to be guided and heal to come forward as the King of Swords to have this new beginning. So in his environment, he knows he needs to match her energy as the King of Swords. She is his soul connection, Six of Cups. And who is she? The Empress. And I said, all right, I know it's divine feminine, but let's keep going. Six of Swords. This is about moving towards what? A new beginning. We got King of Swords, Queen of Swords. We have King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This is this divine partnership. This is what he wants with his Queen of Swords. He knows that she is his queen and he wants to move towards a new beginning. Ace of Wands. Remember, the Ace of Wands is here in his heart for the Queen of Pentacles. But he knows he needs to come to her as her match the king. Because he knows, right? It's wit for wit, word for word. Like, you've got to be a match. So now what's happening in her environment as related to her masculine? Look at this. Emperor. It's the power card. This is strength. I'm sorry. Strength and Archangel Raphael. Look at, we already got the strength card in his environment clarifying the Chariot. So she's trying to stay strong and in her heart space. This is Archangel Raphael. And in her healing, she's staying strong in her power and in her healing. She's done a lot of healing. This is why I cannot stress it enough. This is a journey of healing. This is a journey of self-mastery. This is not just a journey about union with a man. This is about a journey of the soul. This is about healing of the soul. And so this is what she's doing actively in her environment. She is healing herself. She is healing herself. And as she heals herself, she heals her connection. And as she heals her connection, it also heals her masculine. Look at, we have Four of Swords here in his heart. We have Temperance for him 2 times at the bottom of his deck in his overall energy and in his energies for his head, heart, and environment. And that healing has created this Chariot's energy, which has come out multiple times for him. So if you are, wanting healing, you have to send me a picture so that I can approve it before we work together. But I'm telling you, this is a journey of healing. And this is what she's doing in her environment. So let's drill down further in her environment as she heals, as she's working in her environment, what is happening as related to her masculine. She's gaining her strength within her healing. High Priestess. She is she is divine feminine, ready to what? Alchemist, manifest. Where do we get that already here? Sacred woman, and we got the Magician card right here in her overall energy. So her overall energy matches her environment, just like his overall energy of commitment and the Four of Wands and moving forward with the Two of Cups matches in his environment. Okay, they're very much on the road to union. I'm telling you, I feel it. I really feel it. So in her environment, she's gone within. She's gone within to manifest. She's manifesting her healing. She's manifesting her sacred woman energy. She is in her intuition. She knows in her intuition that the universe is working with her and with her masculine to achieve this 10 of Cups. What else is happening in her environment? This burden, this 10 of Wands, which is he going to come forward or not with action? This 10 of Wands, is this apology? Is this offer? Is this communication? That is her burden. She's working through that. So that's a match here. And here it is again, Page of Cups. What about it? She's like, it's got to be transformed. The Death card. It can't be a page in order for us to have this new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, duped to his Ace of Pentacles, right? She's like, it can't be the same offer. It's got to be different. So she's an observation, Page of Swords. So she observes. She doesn't communicate. She doesn't say anything to him. She's just observing. She's observing this cup, Four of Cups, to see if he's going to remember. Four of Cups came here with the King of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Here in her environment, she's very much working on, I see the blessing, I see it, but I'm done with the same pattern, the World card. She wants a successful completion of this old pattern. So she's in observation. She's not taking action towards him. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the connective energies. We have the Emperor and the Ten of Cups. This is Emperor. This is Divine Masculine, knowing he wants the Ten of Cups right here, duped to her heart space with Divine Feminine. This is the Emperor knowing that. Okay, it's Divine Masculine knowing that. So now what's happening in their connection? First card out, Hierophant. Remember, he already knows it. Hierophant's here in his headspace. He's like, I want this marriage. I want this commitment. What about the Hierophant? Ace of Pentacles. We have both of those cards in his headspace. So this is Divine Masculine driving the connection right now. He's saying, I want this commitment. I want this new beginning. Star card. He's got it 3 times. We know this is Divine Masculine. He's saying, and this is again him driving the connection. He's being guided. He's been guided through his burdens, the Ten of Wands. There's healing. Now, this is Divine Feminine's energy in the connection. There's healing that's happening. Four of Swords, that's in her heart space. And here's Queen of Pentacles. She is healing. There is this defeated energy, Five of Swords, for both of them, that they're walking away from. Eight of Cups, they're walking away from being defeated. And then there's this end, death. There's the end to her Queen of Wands energy, where she lit the fire, and it created the tower, and it concluded the connection. She's done with that energy where she blew that tower up. That energy is done. And now we have the Ten of Cups, this emotional bliss coming up in the connection, Page of Pentacles, that we want to make offers towards in the real 3D world. Page of Pentacles. Who's going to make the offer? Divine Masculine. He's got the Ace of Pentacles 2 times for her. He's got the Ace of Wands 2 times for her. Okay? So because I got that Queen of Wands here, I thought, you know, obviously it's the death of something, right? So even if it was third party, it's the end of that connection. But I said, I just want to know anyway. Let's see what's going on with any third party connections. And so I said, Spirit guides and angels, please show me the energies of third parties or karmics with the Divine Masculine in his world, okay, in his life. What's the energy there? And we got bottom of the deck, Five of Cups and Five of Cups. He's just sad. He's looking at himself, what he's done to other people, how he's treated other people, how he's missed the blessing, how he's missed this Two of Cups. Where did we get the Two of Cups? Here in his overall energy. He's ready for commitment. He is ready. He's done with the devil's energy. He's done with it. He's done feeding his flesh. He's done feeding his ego. He's done with the repetitive cycle. He wants something permanent now. So the first card out for him is the Three of Wands in this karmic energy, third party energy, Three of Wands. This is about waiting. This is about manifestation. What about it? Ten of Swords. He's not manifesting anything. He's done waiting. He's done waiting. He wants to, got Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands. He's done waiting, and he wants to have his wishes and move towards them. There's this energy, again, of the Eight of Wands. In this third party energy, he wants to move towards Ace of Cups, towards big love. Okay? Three of Swords. He's done with the heartbreak because it creates towers. Okay? So he's done manifesting. He's wanting his wishes. He wants to move towards his wishes. He wants to move towards a big love. He wants to move out of heartbreak, out of third-party situations, out of this tower. There's a Seven of Cups. There's all of these feelings now that he's going through his sadness. He's got a little confused. He's like romanticizing. Okay, he doesn't know what he didn't know which cup to choose. What about it? Queen of Pentacles. This is Divine Feminine. Now he's like, oh my God, I have all these feelings for Divine Feminine. I want to manifest Magician. This Four of Wands. I want to manifest this connection. Remember, we got Queen of Pentacles here. She's healing. Came up in her heart space. We got Queen of Pentacles in his heart. She is the Magician. It's in her overall energy. Four of Wands. He's got it here 2 times for her. So this is about, gosh, how am I going to manifest this? So here, all of a sudden, shows up Divine Feminine in this third party reading. He's realized he was stuck, Eight of Swords. in toxic situations. And this long-term potential was also stuck because of his deceit. But now what's happening with these third-party relationships? He's retreated. He's healing. He's looked at himself. He's wounded. And he hasn't given up on a divine partnership, which is his divine feminine. So he's not going to manifest anything. He wants to manifest his wishes, and he wants to move towards that. He wants to move towards big love. Okay? He wants to move out of heartbreak and out of this tower. The Seven of Cups is he had a lot of choices, including his divine feminine, but now he wants to manifest this connection and stability. He was stuck in this karmic energy. Ten of Pentacles, long-term energy was stuck. He realizes he was stuck in deceit. He was stuck in manipulation. He was stuck feeding his flesh. And so as the storyline unfolds and how it ends is now he's retreated from third parties and karmics. And he is in the Hermit's energy. And he's wounded, but he hasn't given up on a divine partnership. Now, where did we get the Hermit? Let's look at that. In his heart, remember. 3 of Wands, Hermit, with his Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. So I just feel like he's just waiting to come into his full power, to make that offer, to hand that offer over, that Ace of Pentacles to Divine Feminine, because he's in this energy of, he looks at what he's done with all these 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is typically, you know, the energy of third parties, right? Sharing your cup with more than one person. 3 of Swords is typically heartbreak and sadness. He wants to move towards this love that crumbled. Okay, and that's what he's sad about. So there's not a third party here, guys. There's the energy of sadness and loss because of third party connections. But he's very much in an energy where he's retreated, he's looking at himself, and he's ready to move in to divine partnership. So let me know if that resonates, guys. And if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. Bye.